The Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Toronto Raptors. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Ingram in at small forward. And for Portland, Shaedon Sharpe out there with Avdija. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Outside Sharpe. Shot from 12. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you watch Shaedon Sharpe, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scottie Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Here's Ingram, following the bucket by the Blazers. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly from outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Avdija outside. Three-pointer Sharpe. It's good.
Can you get it off in time?
It counts at the buzzer.
That's a feel good.
Wow. It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Portland ahead. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Murray out there with Williams. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Reith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Reith. Sharpe with it. Back to Thybulle. Here's Reith. Now here's Thybulle, guarded by Dick. Shot clock at 6. Outside Murray. Into the lane. Rebound by the Raptors. 27 seconds left in the first half. Here's Dick. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Outside Sharp. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this one. Ingram fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Raptors out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what'd you see out there?
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the top. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. All of that's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. And that's a shame. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Both free throws good from Ingram. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Here's Kamari. Lets it fly. Kept alive. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Barnes in the post. Got a hand on it. Grant outside. And no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Brandon Ingram. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Both free throws good from Ingram.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Murray scanning the floor. 1 second left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Toronto out in front. They lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Robert Williams, Matisse Thybulle out there with Deni Avdija. Then it's Murray, and it's Sissoko in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Ingram. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Sissoko. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jeremy Grant. Third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, Portland. They're trailing by 6. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
So it's Portland now. Avdija outside. Pass to Kamari. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Raptors.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Toronto picking up the win.
And that's the
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down,